Both of you have come from well-defined characters before, like Coronation Street and Emmerdale, that you were in, Vicky. Did you, when you left Emmerdale, when they killed you off in that tram crash 4 or 5 years ago, did you have a plan in mind?
That was Coronation Street, so I left Coronation Street in the. No, it's
I'm confused.
Don't blame
me. It's me. I got trampled to death by a herd of sheep in Emmerdale.
It's me. You had Matt, you got shot in the back, didn't you? And I got a tram in the gob.
I'll start weeping on the air at my own demise.
So I left sort of 2.5 years ago in the 50th anniversary, which was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, when I first joined Corrie, I had a 3-month contract. It was just a little 3-month contract to play this part. So then to be involved in this 50th anniversary and do the live episode was, you know, you just kind of think, I don't know why I get to drink all this champagne and be such a, you know, part of this.
Well, listen, listen, if you started with a 3-month contract and got booked to stay on the show, you obviously passed muster, and it's not easy to win a part on one of those shows, let alone hold it, you know, keep it.
Why did you go into Emmerdale, Maxwell? You know, after the Colbys, after Dynasty and so on?
Yeah, that's a leading question. Work is work, of course. Anytime you can be guaranteed a solid year of employment is a wonderful thing in our business, and the chance to reach a nightly audience was also a lure, and of course, frankly, Yorkshire is just the most beautiful place to live and to work, to be able to pull a paycheck out of there as well, you know. And it was a juicy part. I mean, actually, it was described to me as sort of mad, bad, and dangerous to know, but it didn't actually turn out that way. The character got sort of more and more wimpy as the episode. I don't know whether that was there. There was a producer shift that occurred, and I think that's when they started to sort of morph the character a bit. And you don't really have much of a say. You are a bit of a puppet in these soap operas.
Did you have a say in your Vicky, or were you always going to go on that day?
I knew that I was going to leave at some point, and the producers always knew that I probably wouldn't have stayed the long haul. Not that's it. I mean, you know, it's like the producers themselves. No one is guaranteed. It's not a full-time job, and it's not a long job.
Not for life,
you know, they have to have these huge storylines. They have to meet demands. They change the cast all the time. You're all on yearly contracts, so you kind of do your 3 months, 6 months, and anything above that. But I always knew I wouldn't stay for the long haul. And when I went up to see the producer, he said, "If you know you're going to leave." If you are going to leave, we've got a great storyline. We want to make this huge. This would be great. Do you fancy, you know, having a tram in the face for the live episode?
No, exactly.
It's going to be great.
No, exactly.
Sold.
Yes, if you're going to go out in style. No, I remember taking an early meeting with the producers of Casualty. I'd been on the air literally a matter of weeks, and I had a year's contract, and they asked me if I saw myself going beyond the year.
Yes.
And I was surprised. I was slightly caught off guard because, you know, I reside most of the time in California.
Okay.
And as I walked out, I knew I'd written my own death sentence by sort of prevaricating and not committing there and then, you know, without my attorney, i.e. my agent on hand to start negotiations on a good footing. But it was, I knew as I walked out, I thought, oh my God, I felt like a bullseye had just been drawn on my back, you know?
You two have a connection, and will you keep me right on this one? I hope I'm right. Oh. You, Vicky, you were married to Alan Halsell, who plays Tyrone Dobbs in Coronation Street. You were married to Tyrone Dobbs.
My character was married to Tyrone.
Yes, I don't mean you personally.
Yeah, panic
right.
Then.
So you...
Yeah, I'm the bigamist.
Bear with me. This is going on
fiction.
here.
Okay, sorry.
Now, Alan,
Correct.
who plays Tyrone Dobbs, in real life is married to Lucy Jo Hudson.
Correct.
Who appears in Wild at Heart.
Correct.
Where your wife, Juliet Mills,
indeed,
is the star.
In
Wild at Heart. Am I right?
We've never put that together. There you go.
I sat up last night, last night trying to work that out.
Small world, wouldn't want to hoover it.
Look, guys, it has been tremendous fun. Thank you.
You're great to invoke Juliet. She's listening to us as we speak.
Where is Juliet at the moment?
She's staying, you know, in the wonderful apartment she found for us.
In Belfast?
Right here in Belfast.
Why didn't you bring Juliet Mills along?
Yes. Well, you know me, always like a couple of women on hand, Jerry, but... No, she's there. She's going to be with me watching the Giro d'Italia. It's a very exciting day.
Now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Juliet, come along and see us on BBC Radio Ulster. You should have brought her around just to introduce us to us.
Class act.
Oh, class act, absolutely right. Vicky, I was always fascinated by your eyes when you were in Coronation Street. You have the most stunning eyes,
Oh,
and they're equally as stunning in real life as they are.
you. Charmer, there you go.
I'm
we
busy
like you.
batting my eyelids across the across the desk
Had
here
you brought
to no
had you brought Juliet, we might have passed.
He's turning as pink as the shirt he's wearing, folks. Let me tell you.
I'm embarrassing myself here.
He is. He's your main man's all in pink today.
Vicky and Maxwell, thank you so much for your company this afternoon, and
thank you.
congratulations once again on the show. It's
Thanks.
absolutely tremendous.